G'day. I did forget one thing that all right, so g'day everybody. Just having a bit of a trucking session tonight. Tomorrow I'll be on aeroplanes and that sort of thing, so just thought I'd jump into a couple of runs tonight and finish off a load I started earlier on today before I went out. So I'll get into my truck. I have got a load that I'm working on, and that load is boxes of almonds. It's actually a B double load of almonds, but the way that SES are playing with loads these days, it tells me it's only 6 tons, and it's only paying me for 6 tons as well, so it's almost not worth using this particular trailer because it ends up the wrong weight and everything, and I still enjoy driving with these trailers. Much nicer looking trailers than the ones that that I get from SES. As far as I'm concerned, they're what I'm used to seeing, so that's why I continue to use them. It's just a shame that we can't enjoy regular loads with them. And I'm not playing in a VTC. I'm not trying to, do massive weights or anything, just regular weights for these trailers. But they've locked it all in there behind a wall, and I spent ages getting these loads to actually read correct weights a while back. It was all being done on the path of fixing the loads up so they would actually show. It was sort of like an extra task, and what's happening is the combined weight of the vehicle is being measured, and then it discounts the second trailer and says, oh, okay, you've got a trailer there, your weight for your vehicle. Oh, I gotta go this way. Sorry, a little bit distracted there. The weight for your vehicle is X. I don't know what it was actually. I think it comes up at like maybe the combination's about 35 tons or something like that. And of course it turns around and it says, oh, 35 tons, you can only do this. You can only have, what are they giving me? 6 tons of cargo weight, because that combination is only allowed to have, 42 tons or whatever it happens to be. I don't remember exactly what the weight of the actual vehicle is on its own. I haven't looked at it. And I can't make the weight of the actual vehicle less than what it actually is, because then it just gives me no weight, because weights under zero are basically nothing. So, you know, it's a nice looking get up. And this one's not a drop deck. I usually run with the drop deck, but you can see it's not a bad looking bit of kit. And when the trailer was originally designed, it worked beautifully. And then the wheels fell off it, basically, because it stopped working. The load disappeared. You know, you could still carry it, but there was no graphic model there for it. And now I've fixed up the graphic model for it, and now I'm getting junky loads on it. So I think the only way I get proper weights is if I have a single trailer, and I don't want to do a single trailer. So even if I use, I've got a set of trailers, it's B double configuration, that, well, you can't be going past you. I got a B double configurated, using a mod I've got that allows me to join trailers together and everything, using the original, using the SCS trailers, and even the first trailer gets the only one that gets to carry the weight, and because it's the A trailer is only like a 20-foot bed or something like that, 23-foot bed. It's able to put the volume that you would put on a 23-foot trailer onto the front trailer, and then they add the combined weight of the truck plus the trailer plus the other trailer, and that's then they deduct that from the mass, the total mass you're allowed to drive on the road with that combination, that many wheels and so forth. And they say, oh well, you can only have 6 tons, or you can only have 4 tons, or oh shit, you can only have 1 ton. So you get to cart like a full load of air conditioners around that only weigh 1 ton. They're making it difficult to go anything but a legal like a US legal combination. It's stuffed up the way it works for the Australia map as well, because it's applying American weights to the Australia map. But it's a mod, and you've got to work with what's locked up inside the EXE, the way the economy works, and the fact that they've locked it down as hard as they can, because apparently we're all a bunch of cheats, and SCS want to rule the roost, and it's to make it fair for people that are buying the game and playing it on a console, I think, which is really kind of a bit overbearing. I mean, there's people out there have gone to the trouble of actually creating these mods, and then there's people like me that have gone to the trouble of paying those people for money for those mods, as well as paying for the game through SES. So, the way I look at it, it's my game, I bought it, I should be able to do what I want with it, as long as I'm not hurting anybody or consciously cheating online or blatantly cheating online with to make myself look really awesome. on a in a VTC, you know, oh, I carried the most weight and I carried the most goods and I drove the biggest distances and, you know, made the most money and everything. Couldn't care less about that. I was in a VTC for a while and pretty much stuck to the rules. Ran my settings in hardcore, used proper ATS trailers and stuff like that in legal configurations. My go-to was the low boy because it gave me a little bit of what I like, and it was a legal thing, and plus this particular trailer was not showing up loads on it anyway, so it was like, yeah, okay, well, not much point playing with that. So yeah, I'm a bit disappointed and a bit disheartened about it that you can't do it. Hopefully someone comes along and you know, creates a cargo mod that allows you to, you know, put whatever cargo on whatever trailer, and, you know, or whatever weight on whatever trailer, and SES can't stop you from running it. I mean, like realistic weights. I mean, you know, four tons of almonds on a B double, and the B double is visually loaded to the nines, so you know, fully loaded trailer, and it only weighs, what is it, 6 tons? I don't think so. I think it actually, when I looked at the job originally, the weight was considerably more than that. Now I have 164 miles to go on this one. So, oh really? Quite happy to ping me. Oh yeah, okay, my fault, I was speeding. Mainly because they broke a mod that I used to use religiously, Yara. Big letters up there with the speed in it, and big letters with the speedo in it that went red and when you're over the speed limit, so I always knew that I was speeding. So if I was speeding, it was a conscious choice. You know, I want to enjoy myself as well. I mean, this is not a job. I'm not getting paid to do this. I just seem to be paying out because I'm paying for this, paying for that, and paying them, and paying him, and paying her. Mind, I haven't actually bought any mods for, you know, paid mods for any of my truck games or any of my driving games for quite a while. Don't even think I bought any for my flight sim for quite some time, due to the fact that I no longer work. I'm on a pension, so I have a fixed income, which is a disability pension, which seriously, it's not a great deal of money. I mean, really seriously, it's not. Sometimes I wonder how I actually get by, but is what it is. And, you know, it's just one of those things. and I'll keep tweaking around with this. I mean, I managed to get a lot of the other bits of it working that broke, and I'll keep playing around, and you know, I'll see about changing the see if I can change the configuration of the trailer so that SCS sees them as stock trailers and it puts stock loads on there. But then that'll probably restrict me in weight again, because the trailers will be combined trailers and I'll get the combined weight. So we'll just whack in here. Oh, I can't even fit in here. So what we've got to do yeah. Oh, what?
Let's do this.
Hey, vey. No, put it in gear. TLL line haul. There you go. See you later, buddy. So now that it's light, you can see the, you know, they are kind of classy trailers, you know. They're nice trailers. They're well done. They're not crappy trailers. I didn't even bother, you know, configuring these trailers up. I just sort of quickly put them together so I could go and do some loads. But, you know, SCS don't want me to use these trailers. They want me to use the ones that they built in game, or the game ones, which, yeah, okay, I get that, but I don't want to. I want to use these trailers. Anyway, that's my stance on that. No, not that it's going to make any difference to anybody about that particular situation. Nothing's going to change. Just the way it is. Oh dear. My bad, I was on the phone.
Go straight. Go straight. Destination. Your workout is finished.
Actually, I went about that totally wrong. Oh, I am making life difficult for myself. Where is that key? Options, keys and buttons. That one. Button 0. Let's do that one. Because I know what it is and where it is. Button 0. What is button 0? I don't remember what button 0 is on this thing. Let me go here and have a look. I know. Very much doubt that's button 0. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And that one doesn't work, so that does that. That's not the one that I wanted. Problem is that I'm going to hit the, if I hit button 0, light horn is 5 because that's that, no. Air horn is that one. Light horn is that one. Cruise control. Down. Hat switch up. Hat switch down. Button 10. Suppose I could go in here. Go through these buttons. No. Oh, that's undoing them. Okay. No. Right, now I need to go back in here. Light horn. Where's the fucking navigation zoom? Caps lock. Let's just go with that. I think I just got myself in friggin' worse a position than what I was in before. Okay. Oh my fucking god. I'm better off to do it without the fucking zoom. Okay. Dismiss. Yes. Okay, so I'll get that single trailer. Okay, and I'm just going to whack it on the trailer, on the truck this way. There you go, it's on there. Now, let's go out here and we'll go jobs. And I'll probably be able to carry more weight on this trailer, but then again, they all say 1 tonne, 1 tonne, 1 tonne, 1 tonne. Three tonne maximum load. That is pathetic. Okay. Well, let's go back here. I'm going to have to do some more work on those trailers, I think. Flatbed. This is SES trailer. Dismiss. See what it does to this one. Let's do that one. And we'll go. Now. Let's get some looking at jobs here. Now we get 34 tonnes out of here. No jobs. Route length. All right, so whereabouts are all the jobs? And I'm in Iowa. Okay. That might be actually a proper B double from the game. Flatbed B double. This might be one I made. Okay. Dope. Done there. That's pretty much the same. Okay. Making life difficult. That is... Okay, let's have a look at that and see what it gives me, because that should... There's £24,000 tear. Should get a fair bit of weight in there anyway. Right, if I go here, look at the cargo. 38 tonnes. Now, it used to take double that, a little bit more than double that when, before they did what they did in 158, I think it was. So I think that's just the front trailer. So let's have a sticky beak and current user. Dismiss that, yes. Use that. Jobs. Weight. 29 tonnes. Combination, it could have been a bit. What is going on? Hmm. One would expect tyres to weigh more than 2 tonne. And again, Cascadia. Current user. Sliding tarp. Now, this should be the same loads as sliding tarps. No tyres though. Yeah. Well, okay, so that trailer, minimum is 7 tonnes, maximum 34. Okay. Let's go back, put in a modded truck. Let's get the T909, drive it. Get that trailer. We'll get the same one. Flat lead, wasn't it? Yeah. Go there. Get a job. 34. 4 tonnes. So it's a little bit lighter. 6 tonnes of tyres now. $19 tonnes of I have to what the fuck going on? Let's try something outrageous. Company. Trailer manager. We'll go purchase a trailer. Now I don't think I've got a drop deck trailer. This one. Configure it. Right, that's that. Just go with that. Maximum axles. Make it black. I put a gate on it. I can put a headboard on it, which is good. Let's not worry about any of that. Whatever. Firm that. Purchase it. Chuck it up here. Right, now. So now we've got an SES drop trailer. Drop deck. No, we haven't. We bought it, but we didn't apply it. Current user. There we go. All right. Jobs. Maximum 30 tonne. minimum 1 ton. Bus hoods. Okay, I'm going to end this here.